Hello guys, welcome to our channel. Hope you all friends are doing well. Today I'm going to show you the history of Twitter, and in this video I will tell you the founder of Twitter and his history as well. So let's begin without wasting time. So this is a pic of Twitter's founder. His name is Jack Dorsey. So let's start our topic. Twitter is an American microblogging and social networking service on which users post and interact with messages known as tweets. Registered users can post, like, and retweet tweets, but unregistered users can only read those that are publicly available. Users interact with Twitter through browser or mobile front-end software or programmatically via its APIs prior to April 2020. So services were accessible via SMS. The service is provided by Twitter Inc., a corporation based in San Francisco, California, and has more than 25 offices around the world. Tweets were originally restricted to 140 characters, but the limit was doubled to 280 for non-CJK languages in November 2017. Audio and video tweets remain limited to 140 seconds for most accounts. Twitter was created by Jack Dorsey, Noah Glass, Biz Stone, and Evan Williams in March 2006 and launched in July of the year. By 2012, and more than 100 million users posted 340 million tweets a day, and the service handled an average of 1.6 billion search queries per day. In 2013, it was one of the most visited websites and has been described as the SMS of the internet. As of Q1 2019, Twitter had more than 330 million monthly active users. In practice, the vast majority of tweets are written by a minority of users. So Twitter's origin lie in a day-long brainstorming session held by board members of the broadcasting company Audio. Jack Dorsey, then an undergraduate student at New York University, introduced the idea of an individual using an SMS service to communicate with a small group. The original project code name for the service was Twitter, and idea that Williams later ascribed to Noah Glass, inspired by Flickr and the 5-character length of American SMS short codes. The decision was also partly due to the fact that the domain twitter.com was already in use, and it was 6 months after the launch of Twitter that the crew purchased the domain and changed the name of the service to Twitter. The developers initially considered 10958 as a short code, but later changed it to 40404 for ease of use and memorability. Work on the project started on March 21, 2006, when Dorsey published the first Twitter message at 9 to 50 p.m. So just setting up my Twitter, Dorsey has explained the origin of the Twitter title. So we came across the word Twitter, and it was just perfect. The definition was a short burst of inconsequentially information and chips from birds, and that's exactly what the product was. The first Twitter prototype, developed by Dorsey and contractor Florian Weber, was used as an internal service for audio employees. The full version was introduced publicly on July 15, 2006. In October 2006, Biz Stone, Evan Williams, Dorsey, and other members of Audio formed Obvious Corporation and acquired Audio together with its assets, including Audio.com and Twitter.com, from the investors and shareholders. Williams fired Glass, who was silent about his part in Twitter's startup until 2011. Twitter spun off into its own company in April 2007. Williams provided insight into the ambiguity that defined this early period in a 2013 interview. With Twitter, it was not clear what it was. They called it a social network. They called it microblogging, but it was hard to define because it didn't replace anything. There was this path of discovery with something like that, where over time you figure out what is it. So Twitter actually changed from what we thought it was in the beginning, which we described as status updates and a social utility. It is that in part, but the insight we eventually came to was Twitter was really more of an information network than it is a social network. The tipping point for Twitter's popularity was 2007 South by Southwest Interactive conference. During the event, Twitter usage increased from 20,000 tweets per day to 60,000. The Twitter people cleverly placed two 60-inch plasma screens in the conference hallways, exclusively streaming Twitter messages, remarked Newsweek and Stephen Levy. Hundreds of conference goers kept tapes on each other via constant tweeters. So panelists and speakers mentioned the surveys, and the bloggers in attendance touted it. A reaction at the conference was highly positive. Blogger Scott Beale said that the Twitter was absolutely ruling SXSW. Social software researcher Dana Beard said that Twitter was honoring the conference. Twitter staff received the festival's Web Award prize with a remark: "We would like to thank you in 140 character or less," and we just did. The company experienced a rapid initial growth. It had 40,000 tweets posted per quarter in 2007. This grew to 100 million tweets posted per quarter in 2008. In February 2010, Twitter users were extending 50 million tweets per day. By March 2010, the company recorded over 70,000 registered applications. As of June 2010, about 65 million tweets were posted each day, equaling about 750 tweets sent each second. According to Twitter, as of March 2011, there was about 140 million tweets posted daily. As noted on Compete.com, Twitter moved up to the third highest ranking social networking site in January 2009 from its previous rank of 22nd. So Twitter's usage spikes during prominent events. For example, a record was set during the 2010 FIFA World Cup when fans wrote and 2,940 tweets per second in the 30-second period after Japan scored against Cameroon on June 14, 2010. The record was broken again when 385 tweets per second were posted after the Los Angeles Lakers victory in the 2010 NBA Finals on June 17, 2010, and then again at the close of Japan's victory over Denmark in the finals on June 17. World Cup was users published 300 we can say 3,283 tweets per second. The record was set again during the 2011 FIFA Women's World Cup final between Japan and United States when 7,196 tweets per second were published. When American singer Michael Jackson died on June 25, 2009, Twitter was servers crashed after users were updating their status to include the words Michael Jackson at a rate of 1 lakh tweets per hour. The current record is August of 3, 2013 was set in Japan with 1,43,199 tweets per second during a television screening of the movie Castle in the Sky, beating the previous record of 33,388, also set by Japan for the television screening of the same movie. The first the first unassisted or fourth Twitter message was posted from the International Space Station by NASA astronaut T.J. Creamer on January 22, 2010. By late November 2010, an average of a dozen updates per day were posted on the astronauts' communal accounts. So NASA has also hosted over 25 tweet ups events that provides guests with VIP access to NASA facilities and speakers with the goal of leveraging participants' social networks to further the outreach goals of NASA. In August 2010, the company appointed Adam Bain from New Corp Fox Audience Network is president of revenue. Twitter acquired application developer 80bits on April 11, 2010. 80bits and developed the Apple Design Award, winning Twitter client Tweety for the Mac and iPhone. So the application, now called Twitter and distribute free of charge, is the official Twitter client for the iPhone, iPad, and Mac. So now we are going to show you the leadership. So as Chief Executive Officer, Dorsey saw the startup through two rounds of capital funding by the venture capitalist who backed the company on October 16, 2008. Williams took over the role of CEO and Dorsey became chairman of the board on October 4, 2010. Williams announced that he was stepping down as CEO. Dick Costolo, formerly Twitter's chief operating officer, became CEO on October 4, 2010. Williams made an announcement saying that he will stay with the company and be completely focused on product strategy. So, according to the New York Times, Mr. Dorsey and Mr. Castro forged a close relationship when Williams was away. According to PC magazine, Williams was no longer involved in the day-to-day goings at the company. He was focused on developing a new startup and become a member of Twitter's board of directors, and promised to help in any way he could. In 2011, Stone was still with Twitter but was working with AOL as an advisor on volunteer efforts in philanthropy. In January 2014, Stone announced the release of Jelly, a social question and answers network for mobile. Dorsey rejoined Twitter in March 2011 as executive chairman, focusing on product development. At that time, he split his schedule with Square, where he is CEO, whose officers were within walking distance of Twitter's in San Francisco. In September 2011, board members and investors Fred Wilson and Bijan Sabit resigned from Twitter's board of directors. In October 2012, Twitter announced it had hired former Google executive Matt Darilla to become their new director of business agency development. Twitter named former Golden Search's executive Anthony Noto is the company's CFO in July 2014, with an annual salary of $250,000 and one times restricted stock options of 1.5 million shares valued at $61.5 million. On June 10, 2015, Twitter announced its CEO Dick Costolo would resign on July 1, 2015. Noto was said to be considered a potential replacement for ongoing CEO Costello. On October 14, 2015, former Google Chief Business Officer Omid Kordestani became Executive Chairman, replacing Dorsey, who remains CEO. On January 26, partnership at American Express was named Chief Marketing Officer in October 2016. uh, uh, Adam Bain announced his resignation, and CFO Anthony Noto took over Bain's role a month later. On December 20, 2016, CTO Adam Messenger announced that he too was leaving. In February 2020, it was reported the Elliott Management Corporation had acquired a stake in Twitter with a activist shareholder and a Republican Party supporter. Paul Singer expected to seek the removal of Dorsey and as CEO. So Twitter agreed to appoint a new independent director and two new board members, and to perform $2 billion in share buybacks. On November 29, 2021, Jake Dorsey stepped down as CEO. He was replaced by CTO Parag Agarwal. So thanks for watching. This was an informative video, and it was also an interesting video for you. So soon we will upload an other informative and interesting video for you. So kindly like, subscribe, and share our video to your friends. Thanks for watching.